there, Rooster. Christy says hash brown. New song teaser, probably in the next day or so. I'm not lying, Nate. Well, how do I have... You explain to me right now how I have good service and I have Wi-Fi, and you're saying it's lagging. So how about that? Do you like... when's TX Tuesday start again? As soon as we're off tour, but we're only going to have time for one TX Tuesday in between tours. So I'm going to do tour, TX Tuesday, tour, TX Tuesday, tour, and then TX Tuesday's return. Bo says, can I ask a question? No. Mouse says hi. Briley says hello. Bo says, can I ask a question again? No. Mariah, thanks for the follow. Too many tours? It's not too many tours. But you're going to say that now, but once I stop touring, you're going to wish it. You're going to wish I didn't. Yo, Roller Skater, thank you for the follow. Oh, great. Alpha Wolf, is that... What did I say about my feet, bro? Dude, just leave them alone. Hey, no, not my feet right now. Oh, my feet. God, Alpha Wolf, why do you do this to me? Oh, God, God. Leave me alone, okay? God, no. Oh, God. I'm sorry you had to see that. Alpha Wolf has no control. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry, everyone. I just got touched by Alpha Wolf on the foot. Their music's great, though, by the way. I love Alpha Wolf's music, and if you haven't already checked them out, you really should. But, dude, 300 people, welcome. Yo, actually, as a matter of fact, you should go now comment on Alpha Wolf's page to continue this joke. Be like, we love your music. You have to add that. That's really important so that it never gets misconstrued. But like, we love your music, but your drummer touched Evan's feet on the live stream and took it too far. So that'll be good. Should I break up with him? Yes or no? Definitely yes. Always. If you're questioning that, it's just not meant to be. So, all right, I'm going to try to move for my live stream Wi-Fi. That's how much I care about you guys. But if it's still bad, let me know. Especially since there's 300. The best part is now there's 337 people. Of course this is happening. All right, of the 337 people here, I have a question for you. How many of you are new and how many of you are X's? If this is your first time on a live stream with me, drop a comment that says X. Drop a comment that says X so I can see all my X's. I just want to know how many of you it's your first time here so I can see who I need to introduce myself. So who's new? Rip Juice World, thank you for the follow. Dominic is new. Maze is an X, Asher's an X, Smokey's an X. How is my wife? You know what? Hang in there. All right, as a matter of fact, I'm going to just turn off the Wi-Fi in a second. But don't. 360 people. Like Nikki, thank you for the follow. I just want to know who's new here. If it's your first time on a live stream with me, drop a comment that says new, like Jay, Nevea, Bo. Bo is new. Luna, thank you for the follow. Briley's an X. Liv is an X, of course. D. Snyder is an X. All right, I'm just back to where I was because apparently it's better here. Kiwi Wolf, thanks for the follow. Bookworm. All right, so now there's a bunch of you new people who just said you're new. So guess what? Now I see all of your usernames like Rip Juice World, and I have a question for you. How did you find me? If you just found me scrolling, right? FYP, scrolling. If you know my music, be like, hey, I know your music. If you didn't know I make music, be like, you make music, question mark? Just so I can see. The Game Empire you saw, so what show? Tree, thank you for the follow. Octave is new. Okay, where are you Christian? I am not. Amanda, word. All right, you know my music. Okay, so Tx2's nose ring, you're lying. What am I drinking? This is water, flavored water. Faith, I'll answer in a second. For you page. Richard, you know what I mean? Okay, so most of you know the music. I'm going to do a quick introduction. While I'm yapping on these live streams, I'm reading every comment. I'm able to multitask like psychotherapists from For You Page and Jardel and Hannah Banana, who's not new. So the point being, see, look, I'm reading even while I'm yapping. I'm going to introduce myself. All of you new people, introduce yourselves to me. Tell me who are you? Tell me where you're from. Tell me what music you like. I'm reading this. And then if you're an X, tell me what type of song you think TX2 should make next. Just directions. All right, and so for everyone who's here, I promise I will answer all of your questions in 1 second. I will answer every question, including the controversial ones. I won't pretend I don't see anything. in a second, but first I have to introduce myself. So new people, welcome to my live stream. I'm a rock artist by the name of Tx2. We just played Summer Aloud in Phoenix, and there were so many people today. It was unreal. The point being, we're on tour with Beartooth, I Prevail, Killswitch Engage, Devil Wears Prada, Parkway Drive, and then we just toured with Ice Nine Kills, and then we're gonna play Warped Tour, Long Beach, and then we're playing a sold-out European tour. The point being, like us or not, we're part of the scene. If you wanna say you found a band on the come up, this is your chance. Look up Tx2, like that letter T, the letter X, the number 2, on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Anywhere you have music, you look up Tx2, then you can find us. So new people, if you're like, hey, I like your vibes, check us out, Tx2. And let me tell you why. This is why Tx2 is the winner, all right? Why? I go live every day to answer all of your questions, to respond to every single one of you, and most importantly, because I'm building a movement. I feel like this alternative scene has gone to shit. It feels like it's like a cool kid contest filled with gatekeepers, all this hate, alternative creators who are hating each other. It's not really a safe space to be alternative, dress how you want. It's now like a cool kid contest. So I've decided I'm gonna build my own scene where everyone is welcome. We have over almost 16,000 members on our Discord, and we grow every day. Meaning eventually, if I keep this up, which I ain't stopping, eventually there will be more of us than there are of them. And here are 3 rules if you want to join this movement. Number 1, you have to understand that life is worth living. I just want to know that at the end of my career, at the end of when I'm no longer here, that I told you all and that it got through your heads, okay? Life is worth living. You have no clue what is coming until you live to see it. I never thought I would be here. Look at how big the live streams are getting bigger. Dude, Caleb from Beartooth shouted us out. It was nuts. The point being, I am glad I am alive, and you will be too as long as you stay with us. But when I was 21, and some of you are younger, I didn't think life was worth living. I thought stupid things. And if you're under 25 and you're watching this live stream, I'm just thankful you're here. And you have to know that life is worth living. So number 1, talk about your mental health. Know that you are wanted here. You coming to these lives, you coming to these shows makes a difference in my life. You are part of this movement and you need to be here. 1. 2, safety. Anyone here is under 18. I know we have a lot of teenagers and younger fans, etc., because that's what emo has always been about. My Chemical Romance started with the young fans. Okay, but let's talk about safety. Anyone under 18, there is never a reason an adult should form a private relationship with you, okay? If you ever see an adult privately messaging you and trying to form a relationship, even if it's a friendship, mentorship, it's strange, it's weird. There's no reason adults should ever have a relationship with kids, ever like that, especially private. If that happens, tell adults, tell authorities, tell everyone you possibly can. Hold that fucker accountable, and if we ever see anyone in the scene doing that, kick their ass. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm looking for a reason to beat someone. That's my reason. So the point being, safety matters. Know this, knowledge is power. If you know, tell people, authorities too. 3, no gatekeeping or no hate. We are gonna end gatekeeping in this scene. I know that's big, but look at how big we're getting. Dude, Tx2's gotten 100 million views. Like it or not, we have power now. And with this power, I go live every day to tell you life is worth living. We need you here. And if you are ever gatekeeping or bullying another ex, you're not part of this movement. You're a fake ex, and those exist. But if you want to be part of this movement, we stick together. If you see someone being pushed over, if you see someone being bullied, you stick up for them. And eventually, this movement will take care of each other. We will grow undefeatable. But I just need you here. So A, take care of yourself. B, hold people accountable, safety. And C, stick together, all right? We stick together, exes. What is the phrase of the movement? Say it. Now, for everyone else, if you like what we stand for, I have a Discord where I go live every day. I respond to every comment. I will answer all of your questions, etc. in a second. If you want to get updates when I'm live, I notify the Discord. If you want to make friends with other exes, if you need a place to vent, talk about your mental health. If you want to build this movement out with us, we have a Discord. All of you are welcome. DM me on IG at Tx2official. Ask for a link to my Discord. If I've missed you, DM me again. All of you are welcome. All right, so new people, if you want to be on our Discord, DM my IG at Tx2official. Ask for a link to my Discord. If I've missed you, DM me again. If you don't want to DM me, just Google search the X Movement, Tx2's Discord. Who here wants to be part of this movement? Any new exes? Welcome to this live stream. Now I'm officially responding to all of your comments. So all of the pussies who, all of the scared people who say things when they are fans and know I'm doing my introduction. Now I'm watching you. So say it. Say it now. Addie says hi. Selena says hello. Killer Queen, hi. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Honestly, this is awesome. Yo, thank you for this corgi thing. What do you want to know? Ask anything. Candy says hi. How do I join the X movement? Just DM me on IG at Tx2 official. It's the only DM I'll respond to. Don't try to talk to me about anything else. You're wasting your time, but you know, I told you. Hello, Evan, you were summoned. All right, ask me anything. Who has a question? How many of you, does anyone here, like, I don't know about this Tx2 guy. I have a question about it. Hit me with your controversial questions. I will answer anything. I promise. Ashley, my day is pretty good. What about you? Thank you for loving the tattoos. I appreciate that. You're going to a concert. Which concert? Yo, I hated that. Why do all of these emoji things have to touch me? I don't want to be touched. Yo, Danny. Hi, Danica. When will we be in Vegas? In California. I think we're playing Vegas on our Word Alive tour. And then I think we're also playing we're playing Warped Tour Long Beach. What do you want to know? Yo, Kennedy, thanks for saying that. My favorite artist or band is My Chemical Romance, now tied with Beartooth. Dude, Beartooth has a song called Hated, which you should check. Stop this. Beartooth has a song called Hated, where they're like, who knew you'd be hated for being who you are? And a target for all of the insecure. And I remember crying to that song in 2018-19 when I was dealing with like OG Tx2 TikToks and people were making fun of me and I didn't know how to deal with hate, which I know how to deal with better now, right? I was talking with Caleb about that song today, and it is the truth. Only insecure people will bully and hate on you, because why else would they say something? If they were confident in themselves, if they hated you, they'd walk past you, right? Don't let it get you down. And that song is a banger, and I love Beartooth. I will forever love them for being bold and standing up for us. Sometimes bands are afraid to associate with us. Some of your favorite bands, I wish I could tell you, don't want to be associated with us because they're afraid of being hated. Beartooth is not one of those bands. That band is badass to the end. So ask anything. We love Beartooth, for real. How long have I been making music? I've been making music since I was 5 years old. I started on the drums. We're coming to Europe soon. Someone says, who should I talk with my mental health with? I highly recommend a therapist. If you have access to that, therapy will change your life. So go to therapy if you can. Gracie, thanks for being a big fan. Allison, I love Slipknot. What's up, Connor? It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Kendra, see you in Texas. Thank you for making my music I enjoy with my non-buried... Oh, that's awesome. What's up, Tyler? What's the name of the Beartooth song? It's called Hated. Listen to it. Tree says, what's up? Yo, your piercing is dope. Thank you. IDK, how to make friends. Make friends in this movement. Hey, everyone. Spencer Evans light bulb looks like a kid. And if there are any other kids, only kids, if you're an adult and you do this, you're weird. Spencer, watch out for that. But everyone else, kids, make friends with Spencer. You know what I'm saying? Make friends in this movement. All of you are welcome to this movement, and we stick together, okay? And how do you make friends? Just say hi to someone. Introduce yourself. Be like, what's up? Hostages really helped me. Let's go. Death King says you're short. Good eyes, Death King. Yo, you're unemployed and you desperately need a life. I feel you, Vic, but you got this. Nova says, hello, can I see any birds? No, I wish. Seeing you, Wichita. Kit says hi. Come to Australia. We will soon. You're going to take over Warped Tour. All right, Kate, let's go. Dude, low-key, I think Tx2 is going to take over Warped Tour. It's going to be crazy. Long Beach Warped Tour. Spider-Man, thanks for the follow. Hostage is your favorite. I'm excited. Maddie, I honestly, you guys didn't know this, but I don't like when people compliment physical traits about myself. I just don't like it. I'm just weird. I don't know. But anyways, I guess people are being nice. So if I'm ever standoffish, if you compliment something physically, know that it's not personal. It's just a me thing, I guess. So care about like looks and that kind of things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that made any sense. It's been on my mind. Can I see your hat? Check it out. What do you think? Will I ever go to New York? I've played New York several times, and you should come out to a show. Is the lag out here because of our service? I'm sorry. Kayla, thank you. See you on August 3rd. Christy, don't be scared to meet us. Is it bad lag right now? I'm going to wait till the lag's back, if it does come back. Can you see it right now, or is it bad? We're going to Western Tool over the real Tx2. Okay, thanks. yo, come to Ontario. I'd love to. Everyone, it's your first time watching a live. Welcome, Winter. Well, if Winter and anyone wants to come back to these live streams, all you have to do is join the Discord. DM me on IG at Tx2 official. Ask for a link to my Discord if you want to be part of it. It's the same username as this, but it's on Insta. That's where I do check my DMs. And I will only respond if you ask for a link to the Discord. I'll send a link. Otherwise, don't waste your time, but I told you anyways. Yeah, I go live every day. So come back to more of these. Oh, welcome, Melinda. By the way, moving forwards, everyone, starting the day after tomorrow, all the live streams will be back in LA, everyone. So live streams back in LA day after tomorrow. Everyone else, we are TX2. I will see you guys all soon. Take care, guys. Oh, tx2merch.com for merch, whoever just said that.